Okay, today we're going to look at putting an image on a mock billboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my billboard image. You get to choose any of these or anything that you want to pull off the internet. So I'll select this one. The first one I'm going to do is unlock this. Double click on this, click OK. Now this is unlocked. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do image size. And I can see this is 72 resolution, so click OK on that and pull up an image that you want to put on. I have this one already made, ready to go. So if I go to image, I'm going to make sure that these match. So I go to image size, and I can see this is at 150. So I want to make this at 72 like my other one, and that will drop it down in size. Then I go to the move tool here. I click on it and I hold it down. I hover over my billboard and I keep pressing the button. You can see a plus sign and an arrow. Let that go, and there's my image. Now what I want to do next is I want to make sure this is rasterized. So I'm going to come over to the layer and right click and hit rasterize layer. That helps the computer work with it a little bit better. So I'm going to move this to the side for a second, and basically we're going to work on this. And what we need to do is actually come back to this. What we're going to do here is when you go to this marquee tool and click on this, but make sure that the feather says 0. It has to have a 0 feather. So go to the rectangle marquee tool, and you're going to select your image and just drag that across the image. And once you've got that in place, all you're going to do is hit the control button and X for cut, and now let's cut it. And what we're going to do next is, actually I can see that I've got a little bit across here, so I'm going to go back here and redo that again. So I want to make sure I get the whole thing, so I can see some lines there. So just marquee tool that a little bit there, hit Control X, goes away, it's better. And the next thing you do is you go to filter, and then you go to vanishing point. And what you're going to do is you're going to click in the corners of the billboard and try and get them into the corners the best you can. And this one's going to be a little bit difficult because I've got the railing in front, so I'll have to do a little bit more Photoshop in here, but for the intents and purposes of this assignment, I'm just showing you how to do this. So then once I've got that selected, I hit Control V for paste, and that brings in my my design, and I can move that around. But before I do that, it's going to click into there. I need to probably make that a little bit smaller. So what I would do is I Control T this, and I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so that it will fit in there. Before I do that, I'll make it a little bit bigger, and then just drag it over and it clicks in to where I want it to be. Click OK. There's my design. Since I'm finished with this, what I'm going to do is merge these two layers together. So I'm going to go to Layer, Flatten Image, and that will make the image smaller. And then go to File, and then Export as Quick PNG. Once you've saved it as a PNG, just go ahead and put it into my documents. We'll be good.